Okay, very good morning to all of you. So, our next part of the cyanophyta, it is the heterocyst and its significance. I think here you are observing the good photograph of the nostoc balls generally, which is the major genera, most important genera in the cyanophyta nostoc, and it shows the formation of this heterocyst, right? So as per the structure of this character, as we may show the magnified portion of this heterocyst, and here already we are knowing there is having the some part is there. Basically you are observing the cell structure, and this cell structure, as it is the part of this particularly, as with having a double layered this structure is there, and it is to be showing a prokaryotic type, that is the nucleus is not specifically binded. As we are knowing in the cells, the presence of mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and the Golgi apparatus, it is generally seen in this member, as and it is the characteristic feature of this nostoc. The cell wall pigments and the nucleoplasm, it is having the characteristic. So now the structure of this particular heterocyst, here you are observing there is a single vegetative cell, and generally it is showing the two polar nodules are there on both sides, and there is a pole is there. So how this cell it develops into the trichome, so it is a characteristic, and there is one central pore is there. You see the natural occurrence of this. Then based on their position in the filament, then heterocyst may be intercalary or the terminal. Intercalary means as it is more or less at the intervals of this trichome is there, or the filament, and each heterocyst has two pores, one on each side, and which is to be having the adjacent adjacent to the vegetative cell. With that of the protoplasm, the connection between the heterocyst and the adjacent cell, it is to be seen. According to our two Indian scientists, Iyengar and Desikachari, in 1953, they have shown that there are the three pores are there in the some members. It is having the brachytrachea, then Bellani, which is showing the intercalary heterocyst. So we are discussing about the total division, cyanophyta, then Anabaena, nostoc, and the Cytonema. So they are showing the intercalary. In terminal heterocyst means at the top. So generally they occur in the terminal part of the filament, and it is showing the one pore. It is a characteristic. So both are seen. Then basal heterocyst also occur in the some members, gliotrachea or rivularia. Then lateral or sessile heterocyst occur at the apex, or there is having the nostocyst. Nostocyst is the one, Chopsis is the one genera. Then pedicellate heterocyst, that is the like the stalk of the flower. So stalk to the heterocyst is there. So generally it is at apex like a branch. It looks like the Stygionematales, Stygionema. It is the one genus. It shows like this. Then heterocysts are mainly commonly found in many species of the filaments. As we are knowing, the blue-green algae, the cells are slightly larger in the size, with a more thickened wall, and the vegetative cells. Structural detail when we are observing in heterocyst, so this shows the additional, it is three additional wall layers are present, then absence of granules and less thylakoid network throughout the cell. Then except the poles where a dense coiling of the membrane occurs, and other characters are generally showing the two pores at opposite poles that is plugged with the refractive material. It is called as a polar granule. So how is the structure? So do consider these character. Then in peculiarities in the pigment composition of the heterocyst, as it shows abundance of carotenoids and absence of the phycobilins are there, and a short wave from the chlorophyll form of the chlorophyll A. So these are the some character. In the fourth character, as it unique glycolipids and an acyl lipid, they are not found in the vegetative cell of the algae or in the other cells associated with the heterocyst. As glycolipids constitute the laminated layer of the wall, and probably it regulates the diffusion of the substance. So it carries the importance. Then fifth character of heterocyst, it develops from the vegetative cell, and visible changes during the differentiation include in which cell enlargement, then synthesis of additional wall layer is there, disappearance of granules, and the reorientation and the synthesis of the thylakoid. So here, as when you are observing, the heterocysts are formed sequentially with characteristic cellular spacing during the growth of culture of medium free from the combined nitrogen. As per the experiments are done, so it is to be observed. Then various sources combined nitrogen inhibit the heterocyst formation. So maximum nitrogen it inhibit. Then ammonium salts among the most powerful, they also inhibit. Heterocysts are formed simultaneously. Transference ammonia grown on the heterocystous filaments to the ammonia free medium. As there are some incompletely differentiated heterocysts or the proheterocyst found in the cultures. Here they indicates the formation is completed in two phases. One, as synthesis and conservation of macromolecules, which takes place during growth of ammonia containing medium, and the phase as the morphological differentiation of heterocyst. It also shows the ammonia free medium. So there are some experimental done in relation to light. So red light favors heterocyst formation, whereas the green and blue light it do not favor, or it shows some morphogenetic changes are there. Studies with metabolic inhibitors, as it involves the photosynthesis, respiration, and protein synthesis in the heterocyst formation. As the various functions of heterocyst are there, so akinete formation. So it helps for the akinete the formation of they are adjacent to the heterocyst, and secondly prevention of sporulation by the detachment of the heterocyst with the vegetative cell. So these are called as the potential akinetes, right? So all akinete forming genera, they shows the near to the heterocyst. As there are some heterocysts, they may be unicellular algae, and vegetative cells of heterocyst algae fix the nitrogen under microaerophilic conditions are there. So as they also having the takes part in the oxidative enzymes formation, and they are supplied to the tetrazolium salts. If so, they show the most suitable sites for the nitrogenous aerobic conditions. So mass cultivation of heterocyst it is possible due to this certain experiment. And lastly, as we consider, the heterocyst probably originated in the Precambrian, in the response of Earth's changing environment and seems to be the first example of morphological differentiation in the plant kingdom. Now, ultrastructure of this heterocyst, when we are going to see under the scanning electron microscope or the photograph. So here you are observing there is having the laminated layers inside outermost part, as there is having the portion of the some adjacent cell septum is there, while we are starting from the outer side. So fibrous layer of the envelope is there. Then secondly, the cell wall is there, and on the lower side you are observing the homogeneous layers, laminated layer, cell wall, plasmolemma inside to this, and fibrous layer of the envelope, the cell wall, the new membrane, and the homogeneous layers. So how this structure, it is very typical. In ultrastructure development, the vegetative cell like structure as it is seen, but here the mature heterocyst, which is still attached to the filament, has elaborate this structure than that of the normal vegetative cell. As we are knowing, the electron microscopic details, as they do not indicate a likely physiological role for the heterocyst. The heterocyst probably shows the active metabolism, and there is a highly disorganized structure. So therefore, as it is likely to be metabolically inactive and incapable. The ultrastructure heterocyst, there are the different components of heterocyst, glycolipids, then there are the strains, types are there. These are commonly called as wild type W2 and strain D4.3. So different strains may be seen under the electron microscopic study. One of the, there are the some parts are there. So how the protein which is generally implicated in this one. So here we are observing there is having the this different condition, protein which is to be implicated in the heterocyst formation, and there is the this part in the cyanobacterial cell that carries out the nitrogen fixation. Then nextly, the heterocyst function as the site for nitrogen fixation under aerobic condition. They are formed in response to lack of the fixed nitrogen, right? So here, as we should know about the characteristics of these mature heterocyst. So no functional photosystems, second, cannot be produce oxygen. Instead of the contain the only photosystems are there, and which enable to carry out the cyclic photophosphorylation and the ATP regeneration. The filamentous, this cyanobacterium anabiena species, the strains are different, like PCC 7121. It is to be observed that the activity of nitrogen fixation occurs exclusively in the heterocyst, and the vegetative cells respond to the limitation of combined nitrogen. So we have to discuss about for the heterocyst. Lastly, the functions of heterocyst, as we are knowing. So here there are many views about the functions of heterocyst, and as they commonly termed as a points of breakage, that is the from the heterocyst this filament gets into divided into two, and there is also the akainite formation is there near to the heterocyst, so it gives the energy or the supply to the this cell. And in view, the heterocyst commonly they are to be treated where the dead cells and safely dismissed on the ground, which are exceptional cases. They are germinated produced to the new filament or the endospore. As indicated, the spore-like nature. Our Indian scientist Singh and Tiwari in 1970 reported the frequent germination of the heterocysts in the some strains like the gliotrichia, right? And now it is established the main function of heterocyst in the as a nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation in cyanobacteria, as it shows the also reported to act as a reproductive structure, and it is described under the separate reproduction. So this is all about the heterocyst. So we'll see the next part in the next lecture. Okay, thanks to all.